2022 has been a bumper year for guitars, but I have been tasked with narrowing it down to my top 5 releases from this year. So stay with me as we dive into the top 5 guitar releases in 2022. So before we dive in, if you want to just like and subscribe, that'll allow you to see more content like this in the future. But let's get underway with the top 5 guitar releases of 2022. So starting with what's in my hand, this is the Fender American Vintage 2 72 Thinline Telecaster. Now the American Vintage 2 is the most recent release of any of the guitars seen beside me. And it was extremely exciting, especially for Fender purists, as they took model-specific years. The 72 Thinline is a great example, and it isn't available anywhere else in Fender's standard production. But it takes all the vintage spec that you know and love and classic models. So it isn't just a 72 Thinline, you've got 61 Strats and all of the classic Fender models recreated, built in America, and recreated in staggering fashion. The way I like to think of this is custom shop designs at far more affordable prices, and the 72 is the perfect example of that. And that's why it's included on this list. Okay, moving on. We'll go to my right then. And while I switch over, this is the Ernie Ball Music Man Ghost in the Shell Albert Lee signature. And this is possibly the most special guitar of all the ones that we've got picked out today. So this is part of what is called the BFR, or the Ball Family Reserve. And this is essentially their absolute premium range of guitars. So it took the Albert Lee shape that has become iconic over the years and added some, you've got the 3 pickup P90 design, and it's an absolutely staggering guitar. I've used this before in videos, and that was where it stood out to me. It is flawlessly playable. It's an incredibly smooth, it's a satiny finish on the neck, so it's incredibly fast. The 3 P90s, it's amazing how many and what a wide range of tones that you can coax out of this. It is one of the most versatile guitars I've probably played all year in that respect. And then it just looks stunning. I mean, I'm very partial to the Albert Lee shape, and I think this is a cracking example showing off exactly what is special about the BFR stuff, but still having that classic Ernie Ball Music Man style and character. Okay, moving on then. Probably one of the most anticipated releases of this year, and one that seemed to absolutely live up to the hype, was PRS's SE Silver Sky, the John Mayer signature. And this was, again, I did a video on this. These are all personal choices. This isn't an objective list by any means. This is very subjective, but the value for money present in these is absolutely staggering. Paul and John combined, got their minds together and set about how they could improve on one of the icons of the guitar world, one of the classic designs, and where they could make tweaks and upgrades to improve playability and tone. And the finished result, like I say, it was an incredibly anticipated release and a big launch, and one that absolutely lived up to the hype. So it's very easy to coax really, spiky tones out of this, as well as it is, slightly warmer ones. The 3 pickups do a cracking job of imitating the tones that you are expecting out of this. But again, it's got, a satiny neck, which is really fast. It's all incredibly well put together, which you expect from PRS. But it's quite amazing at the price point it is, that the quality that it delivers, and it's something that isn't just exclusive for John Mayer fans, which you might expect from a lot of signatures. This is a cracking design at a cracking price. And then moving to my left, we'll start with the Yamaha actually. Another massive launch this year was the updated Revstar range. So Yamaha actually, in really nice fashion, listened to what people said about the original Revstars, which were a much beloved series, and they listened to the feedback that they got from players and customers, and they used it to bring out an updated and refined Revstar, which this is a great example of. Now, these came at 3 price points. You've got the Elements, which are your cheaper ones. You've got the Standards, which is what this is in hot Merlot. And you've got the Professionals that are Japanese made. But what they all do is deliver the typical Yamaha craftsmanship that you expect. Yamahas are always extremely well put together. That can't really be denied, and that carries through here. But with a few upgrades, so they're a slightly bigger body on these Revstars. But the thing that you'll notice again, I mean, they are extremely good value for money. You know, they're very well put together. And the pickups especially absolutely sing on these, as you're about to hear. And then finally, the one on my left, another signature, but this time from Fender. This is the Hitmaker. And this is the new Nile Rodgers signature from Fender. So if you are looking for a guitar that epitomizes the soul of funk, this is the guitar for you, really. And it comes with a few choice upgrades. The kind of mirrored pickguard is an amazing touch instantly, along with the different knobs as well. It gives it its own look and character that separates it out from other Strats. The USA Spurzle tuners give you amazing tuning stability, it's just slight upgrades and tweaks to a Strat at Nile's preference that make this pretty much the ultimate funk guitar. So there we have it, my top 5 guitar releases for 2022. I'm sure there'll be plenty of you that disagree, and if I've missed off your favourite, then let me know in the comments. However, thank you ever so much for watching. I've been Tom for Gear4music. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.